Hey folks, today we're going to be looking at the user interface for EVE Online. I'm just going to run through the basics with you so you know what you're looking at when you log into the game, so it's not such a confusing mess. Okay, so we're going to start off, and in the top left hand corner you have an icon that looks like your profile, so you're going to click on that, and that opens up your character sheet. This basically gives you all your personal information of the pilot that you currently are. So as you can see here, you've got skills, certificates, decorations, attributes, augmentations, jump clones, bio, employment history, standings, security status, kill rights, combat log, and pilot license. Now all these are very important: skills for training up, certificates, so you know which sort of route you're traveling towards in regards to training your skills, decorations, you might be awarded medals for doing certain things. Attributes, basically anybody familiar with an RPG system will understand the importance of attributes, and the variables for the attributes affect skill learning time. So for like targeting, if you learn perception and stuff, you'll learn it quicker. Augmentations, you can also buy augmentations in the game to enhance your character. You've got jump clones. Basically they're so if you have a really expensive character with a lot of augmentations, you can risk him in a fight without losing everything. Bio, you can write your own bio, as you can see here. Stephen Gosnelius, first of House Gosnell. So then we've got employment history. That basically gives you, it gives you and it gives the other players an indication of how many corporations you've been with and what have you. Somebody with a lot of corporations, like for short periods, might be a little dodgy. It's a useful little tool. Standings, basically how you're fixed with all the factions within the game. Security status, basically you can't travel into high-sec space if you have a very low security status, so it's a good one to keep track on. Kill rights, basically people who kill you without right. Basically people who kill you, you have a right to attack. Without being attacked by the police in turn. Combat log gives you a list of your losses and your wins. And pilot license, how many days you've left on your 30 days. So that's the first window. We're going to close that one there now. Then we're going to go down here, and this is chat. Now you click on it, and I can either join local chat, which is local to the sector I'm currently in, which is Kuster, or if you see here, I'm about to click to the left of the local chat and corp chat on the window that opened up, and that introduces me to my corp chat, which is basically the NPC corp and gives you an indication of what's available. You can talk to people, ask for help and what have you, so it's a really useful one to keep an eye on. So we're just going to close that one up there. Oh, whoops, wrong. Now, okay, so we are going to go to the next one, which is inventory. So we have inventory here, and opens up this box. Now basically, your inventory, when you open it, first it shows your ship's cargo bay. As you can see, I've got some guns and ammunition stored. Underneath that, you have ship hangar, any ships you've docked currently on the station. And underneath that, item hangar, which is basically whatever you've got stored on this station. So that's pretty straightforward kind of one. So there you go. Okay, moving down again, we are going to people and places. So basically, you have like a contact list, similar to the Steam friends list. You can give them standings as well, so if somebody's bad standing, you'll know to be careful if they're in a sector with you again. It's a good screening sort of system. And also you can contact friends or business associates fairly rapidly, so that's that there. Okay, moving down, we have market. Now the market is immensely complicated. I will be doing a video on how to set up buy and sell orders probably tomorrow at some stage. As you can see here, this is the market for this sector, this region. If you click on something like Dual Prototype gas gun, it'll show you in station how many are available and at what price. Down bottom, it'll show you what buyers are offering for you to sell them the guns at. And also you'll see like the surrounding sectors, what's being offered as well. There is a limit based on your skill level in certain skills, how far you can see, etc. So it's a good one to watch, and you can also filter it to the solar system or to the station. Okay, and here you go. So that is the market. Right, so moving down again, we go to fitting. Now fitting is basically what you have on board your ship. So here you go, that's your ship, and these are the slots you can put items into your ship to enhance its capabilities, pretty much, or offensive capabilities if you're a fighter. So, and over here you have your stats, like what you're resistant to, what you're not resistant to. Anybody familiar with the RPG system will get this. If you don't know it, it'll take a while to get the hang of, but once you do, it's kind of addictive. It's like Pimp My Spaceship, and yeah, it's fun. So there we have that. Okay, so that was fitting. Down next we have corporation. And basically you have your corporation homepage, you have your recruitment, members, you have wars, any wars that you're currently involved in, and alliances. So there we go. As I'm in an NPC corp, I don't really have much info there, so forgive me for not going into more detail on that one. Assets. Now basically this is the list of everything you own in the universe and where it's located. So as you can see here, I've got one item, a low frequency suppressor in Grutes. And basically there you go. It just lets you keep track of where everything is, which you kinda do need. So that's that one there. And you can also go by region, constellation, solar system, station, and search. So that's a pretty straightforward one. And that is assets. Okay, science and industry. Now basically you can sort of manufacture stuff, or you can research stuff to make it easier to manufacture with less wastage, and so on and so forth. I haven't really looked into this that much, so I don't really want to give you guides on it without knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. So just know that that's for the science part of the game. Okay, so moving down again, we have the journal. So it gives you a list of agents, how many loyalty points you have, what sort of missions you have, what research you're doing, etc., and so on and so forth. So there we go. Right. Now we have a wallet. That's basically how much you have currently in your account. It also allows you to see what transactions have been made against your buy and sell orders. You can see here, you click load, and it shows you whatever you've sold and whatever you've bought. Journal likewise gives you an indication of what taxes you're paying on your sales, and shares in corporations, or the full list of your buy and sell orders. As you can see here, I've got a few set up. So that's that one. Okay, next up we got help. Help is basically opens window to the EVE Wikipedia, and also if you have any problems you can contact customer support, etc. So there you go. Okay, so we have tutorial. Basically the tutorial is it's not the best tutorial in the world. The game gets updated so damn much that it's kind of outdated half the time. If you're a new player, try to find a veteran player who has TeamSpeak and will talk you through everything. It's a lot easier than actually going through the rigmarole of that. Okay, underneath we have EVE Mail. Like I explained before, basic EVE system, basic PMing system. So you can keep in contact with people and see what standings they're in, etc. Okay, and underneath that you have the map. So basically that's your solar system map. You scroll in and out to zoom in and out, and basically it gives you an idea where you are. And if you want to, say, jump to Aleta, you go right click, set destination, tells you how many jumps you need to make, 8 jumps, and it's color coded, so if you ever see red or like dark orange, it means it's in the low sec security. You have to be careful. So that's that there. So click that again. And underneath here you have station services, which brings up the station, what you can do on the station basically on this side. So as you can see over here, got all that stuff here. So you've got like how many loyalty points you have and what you can spend it on. You have insurance, good idea to have for a new player. Militia office, bounty office, science and industry, fitting. We have market. It's kind of like a rehash of what's on the left-hand side. You also have reprocessing plant. You can break down your items that you find to sell as ore and stuff. You have repair your ship. Cloning. Very important that you always keep your clones up to date. I'll explain that in my skills video. You have recustomization, just to pick what clothes you have, and Noble Exchange, where you pay real money for items, clothing, and game, which I will not be doing. So, there you go, guys. I hope this is useful for some new players. Hope it's explained the basic user interface, and hope you enjoyed the video. So, you can expect a few more to be coming up in the next few days. I'll be doing a few on shields, on weaponry, hopefully just to give you all an indication of how to play the game, and then you can go on and learn the rest. So, thank you very much. This has been the Straight and Narrow Show. Hope you enjoyed.